Subtitles. Welcome to today's utterly wild plot. Kane dashes in at full speed, but the poor fella is simply no match for the boss, and ends up embedding glass shards in his hands in agony. Subtitles. The boss was utterly shocked by this scene, and Kane fulfilled his wish by obtaining Ben's full name, which was just like scoring a high mark in an exam. Using the bank system, Kane tracked down Ben's address. Andre, worried about Ben's safety, decided to check out the new digs. Subtitle. When Kane arrived at Ben's house, he discovered defenses concealed in every corner, just like stepping into an escape room game. To avoid getting hit by traps, Kane pushed a little cart on his adventure, only to discover hidden wires, just like a treasure hunt. Kane noticed a lion in the house and desperately pushed the cart to scout ahead. What a scene of hopelessness. Once in the bedroom, he spotted a balloon shop uniform on the couch, almost choking from laughter. Just when he was about to leave, he triggered a trap and ended up tied to a skateboard. Kane yelled for his online buddy Roscoe to help. Talk about a meltdown. Or he might end up taking a swim with the fishes, Kane's voice thick with urgency, and Roscoe finally agreed to rescue, even though he thought all of it was ridiculous, questioning why he was being asked to help. Kane begged him, saying they were a team. Roscoe reminded him they were just an online gaming team, never met face to face, yet Kane pulled him into a murder case. Andre came home and questioned who Kane was. Kane quickly lied he was there to fix the house, truly a case of wild nerves. Andre chuckled coldly, said Kane didn't look much like a thief. Kane decided to switch tactics, called Weston to tell Andre that Ben was dead. It was like a heavy blow. He wanted to know whose masterpiece it was and found out it was a suit-wearing skinny guy. Kane had to admit he killed Ben. Andre didn't give Kane a good face, instead tied him to a chair to torture him for brotherly revenge. It was a real tragedy. For an ordinary person, this would probably be a nightmare, but for Kane, who feels no pain, it was almost ineffective. Kane emotionlessly yelled, in dying of pain. Andre brought out some pliers, asking if he knew what pain was. Kane replied that he hated pain, and then began a spectacular performance, pretending to be in agony, screaming and writhing, prompting Weston to call Andre to hurry up. Subtitles. Andre took out a knife, intending to end Kane's life. Just when online friend Roscoe arrived to save him, he unexpectedly threw the knife to Kane instead. Subtitles. The knife plunged straight into Kane's palm, and at the crucial moment, Roscoe came to his aid with bare vines and successfully defeated Andre. Roscoe bandaged Kane's wounds as sirens wailed outside. Fearing arrest would delay rescue, he decided to help fully. After Roscoe distracted the cops at the door, Kane raced towards the balloon shop following the address on his shirt. Kane stormed right up to Weston, demanding he drop his weapon and let Shirley go. Kane's presence was something else. Weston was momentarily stunned, then realized that the person before him was indeed the love-struck hero, truly unexpected. Weston stated coldly that Shirley was actually his sister, sending shockwaves through Kane's heart. Weston laughed heartily, his voice dripping with mockery, cutting into Kane's heart like a sharp knife. He felt no physical pain, yet this emotional blow left him almost breathless, truly pitiful. Subtitles. Shirley was not merely an innocent victim, but actually a mole for the gang. Every single encounter and intimate moment was a carefully orchestrated deception. She whispered she didn't mean to drag Kane into this, and the truth was difficult for Kane to swallow. Just as Kane was lost in thought, Weston whipped out a gun, dramatically escalating the situation. Ready to crush him, Shirley intervened from behind Weston. She truly was so brave. Weston angrily scolded her, which left Kane feeling like he was sitting on pins and needles. With a gunshot, the police finally arrived, hitting the scene just in time. It was truly a heart-stopping moment. Police quickly secured the scene. Kane was whisked off to an ambulance while Barbara was ready to get Shirley into a police car. Weston wasn't done yet. He suddenly opened fire. What a resilient fellow. Subtitles. Shirley swiftly snatched the bag brimming with cash, evading the police. What an exhilarating adventure. Kane broke his own thumb to escape his bindings. What tenacity! Weston discovered the problem with his reroute, forcing Kane to face the battle head-on. Kane struggled desperately, grabbing a surgical knife as if he were in an action film. Weston's thighs were attacked mercilessly while Kane fought harder and harder. What a blood-pumping scene. Their fight was like a powder keg about to explode. The crisis was intensifying. Kane was full of fighting spirit. His moves were fluid and mesmerizing. With his last ounce of strength, Kane delivered a mighty blow, taking Weston down for good. What a legend. At that moment, Kane was taken to the hospital, miraculously still alive, and Barbara brought good news. He is in critical care, waiting for a miracle to arrive, and all of this is going to become legendary. If you enjoyed my video, be sure to subscribe. More exciting episodes are waiting for you. Let's anticipate the upcoming plot together. Thank you for your viewing.